Time appropriate greetings. Hope everyone's had a great couple of days. I'm gonna step back and took a break, and I've kind of needed it. I needed a refresh. I needed to refresh my mind. I needed to refresh just some ideas going into this, and I still haven't updated my trading sheet, which is completely horrid of me. But I haven't traded in like 3 or 4 days anyway, simply because of how red the market went this weekend. And it bled red Monday. A lot of things are recovering, some of it not so much. And that's where we're gonna get real quick. The other day when I actually stopped vlogging, it was the start of B90X, day one for B90X, which is a Bitcoin fitness program put on by the Bitcoin Pub. Calling you out, you know who you are. And if you don't know about them, go check them out. Great group of people. A lot of energy, a lot of great information. Not gonna lie, there's still a little FOMO and FUD from some of the users, but it's not intentional. And in fact, a lot of our users are very open to being corrected and to learn, because we all want to learn and grow together. So that's why we're doing this, and that's actually why I'm inviting you over there as well. You'll find me as well as several other people that I think are really cool. Day one of the B90X program is one of those things I wanted to talk about anyway, so we're going to segue into that. And what this is, day one was for, was reading the white paper. You need to go read Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper on Bitcoin. It'll change your life. You may have to read it twice. My dad read it, and he's like, listen, I don't understand the math in this, son. I'm like, you ain't got to understand the math to understand the concept. And if you understand the high-level concept of what he is doing, you understand the game-changing nature of currency in the world. Currency. We take the currency back to our own hands. And I think that's something that we need to think of and focus upon when we're doing things, is to think the high-level game. What's our high-level strategy in life? And that led to day two. Which way are you facing? And I really do encourage you to go do the B90X program that I'm telling you about. But it was talking about facing. And I think that's something that not everyone considers. Sometimes their feet are walking to the left and they're trying to face straight. You're going to veer. And then you're not going to get either done correctly. And I think that's something I've got to work on in my own life, is kind of narrowing that focus, clearing out some of the things that are surrounding me that are holding me back, and just truly focus on just one or two little things. I'm trying to remember day 3. I think day 3 was eliminating waste. Or that was day 5. I don't know, I'll get back to you on this. But that's the first 2 that we need to think about. And I'll catch you up on the others soon. I may even do it on this video. Don't know. So, we'll go into that later. B90X day 3 was conviction. What is going to convict you to keep going on this path that you've created and that you're wanting to create? I think it's great to think about those things. Like, what are your motivations in the end? Following that up on day 4, and after these, I'm probably going to do a reaction video with my normal vlog of cryptocurrency stuff. I forgot my watch. Let's see something I read. Day 4 was who inspires you, and so my post in the chat form there was, first, my grandfather inspires me. he was in World War II. He was a Seabee. He went to Pearl Harbor after the bombings. He was an electrician. He'd been like electrocuted twice. And in his retirement years, he was a carpenter. He made beautiful cabinets. He taught me not to be afraid of saws. And I know that's kind of weird, but I've actually shaven a 32nd of an inch off my finger with a bandsaw cutting meat as a meat cutter. And I got right back into it. Scared the crap out of me. Needed brown pants that day. Thankfully, no brown came out. Next on that inspiration list is my mom. She's been there through thick and thin with me. When I was younger, she was actually in college. She later in life had to go back to college to keep one of her jobs. At the time she's going to college and working this government job, she's also working at Cracker Barrel. Like, amazingly determined to get things done, to take care of me, to take care of the house. And at times it like hurt because she wasn't for some of my school functions. She wasn't there for any of my wrestling matches. I never won. Don't worry about it. It was only a season anyway. But with that, she wasn't there. So like I held resentment for that. But I also know that it was a necessary thing that needed to be done. That she had to take time to study and to work, to take care of things, so that she still has her good job. She's about to retire from it. So it pays off in the end for that. And that's a compounding interest. Day 5 was eliminating waste. You know, what are those things that are in our life that are wasteful, that are going to take away from the narrowing of the focus of the path? And some of that's time, some of it's finances. And for that, we need to, you know, what I'm currently doing is, and I'm working the plan. I'm actually, next few days, I'm writing down my time wasters. Because I think that it will all be beneficial in the end. Maybe I'll find where I spend most of my time anymore. Day 6 was, I believe, the financial waste. Yeah. The extraneous things like Starbucks, eating out all the time, those little things where the money goes that maybe we can put it towards crypto, maybe we can invest it better, maybe we can do things better. Honestly, one of the biggest pieces to me that will help me get off some bad cycles I've got financially at the moment, and to help me better into some savings, is going to be moving in a couple months. When we move, our rent's going to be a lot cheaper. We'll be able to catch some things up, and then hopefully push faster, further in savings. And that's just the way it is. We're not to day 7 on this journey at B90X. We're still early in the day, so I can still add to this video. And hope everyone has a great one so far. One other thing I would like to talk. Another thing I'd like to mention and talk about is Aventus. They are an ICO that sold out in like 10 minutes this morning when they opened up. I'm given 30 days. I want to see what they do. The roadmap had me fooled. They looked like they already had some stuff going. I'm not going to say it really had me fooled. I know it's a website. Websites can say anything. But they, from their website, made it look like they were further along in dev than a tweet this morning into a Slack channel said to me at all. Because the tweet was like, hey, now we can work on changing this industry. And I think that if you already had some stuff written, you would be saying, let's change. Let's continue to make this industry better. Just myself. Their communications man can say whatever he wants to them. I did a review on this, though, over as I was saying, Bitcoin Pub. I posted it there for other people to benefit from just some work that I did, just to get it through and to look at it. I think there's a lot of great talent on this team. They're young, they're Spire. I like both those things, but they just finished their master's degree last year, and it didn't look like a lot of high level. I can't say for sure. It didn't look like a lot of high level stuff was going on with the two founders. A couple of the devs, spot on. A few of the other people haven't updated their LinkedIn profile, so they may have just come on, which gives a bigger team appearance, and that's cool. Maybe I missed the boat on when they were getting big. But with all things like ICOs, the value when it gets added to exchanges is going to drop quickly and then come back up over time. And just like anything else, that's what we're going to be looking for. So, as you see, it's now the afternoon, several hours later, and I was waiting for a video from the B90X Day 7 to drop so I could finish this up. Oddly enough, it's retrospective. So that's kind of what we did this morning, is we retrospected on some stuff. And I've got energy again to do these vlogs, and I think it was just one of those that after 190 days, it got to me. Creatively, I was kind of out of juice. While I had recently pivoted to kind of give myself some more juice, it did not really give me the invigoration I needed. So it was nice to kind of step back. And I think this kind of gives me a good retrospective for the last 190 days. It's been a good experiment. I do plan on finishing 365. Just because that is what I signed up for. And I think when we get to that point, we'll probably retrospect again and figure out how we want to go forward fully with the vlog in the future. But as for right now, we're doing the trading, we're doing the Bitcoin, we're doing the cryptocurrencies, and I figure giving you the updates on the B90X every day will be kind of beneficial. So this vlog's kind of run long today because it is just kind of us getting back into it. I think I need to kind of stop being so afraid to hit the record button and just get things out there as quick as possible, because there's a lot of times that I'm looking at a chart that I'm throwing technical analysis lines on. I'm like, this might be a fun, interesting kind of walkthrough. Or like when I was working on that ICO review, show you kind of what I was doing with it. It was just a couple hours of reading, a couple hours of cutting and pasting, and then I had some other things going on, so it probably took longer than it should have to finish that. But like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll talk with you tomorrow, and I hope everyone is getting prepared and safe for the coming storm. My prayers go out to Texas because they just went through one like last week, and here in Florida we got another one coming. And we got two back-to-back, which is kind of... We'll see how they roll out, but as it stands right now, we got hit in October with Matthew. Got a lot of damage in St. Augustine, a lot of things washed out, flooded, a lot of stuff has been fixed now, but there's still people rebuilding, and this storm looks to be worse. And I don't think it'll hit us just yet, but we still have a couple of days and spaghetti models are crap, so... Peace. Hope everyone stays safe, and we'll talk with you tomorrow.